The Biden administration is expected to soon return to Obama-era rules governing how sex assault charges are handled on college campuses. Rules the Trump administration, well, they rolled back, they said, in the interest of providing due process.
My wife and I, obviously just like any other parent, hope that he had a good college experience and, made friends and matured.
When C.D. Mock dropped his son Corey off at the University of Tennessee in 2012, he never thought a sexual assault allegation would derail his college wrestling career, let alone give him the reputation of a rapist.
I don't think any parent thinks anything like that could ever happen.
Corey Mock had an intimate encounter at a party that led him to a school adjudicator who originally agreed the moment involved bad judgment but not assault.
And within a couple of days, she reversed her decision with no evidence, no explanation. That was the moment when we knew there's more here than what we see, and something's going on.
In 2011, the Obama administration wrote a Dear Colleague letter, drastically changing the landscape for how sexual violence claims are investigated on college campuses.
This is where the Obama administration weaponized the schools, because they basically said, if we find that you have not acted properly in these situations, we're going to remove your federal funding.
The Trump administration then made its own sweeping changes to Title IX. In 2017, Education Secretary Betsy DeVos said the approach does a disservice to everyone involved, and every student accused of sexual misconduct must know that guilt is not predetermined. The new rules bolstered protections for the accused, allowing for cross-examination of the accuser. But critics feared that victims were then less likely to speak out. President Biden, a leading sponsor of the 1994 Violence Against Women Act, has now charged Education Secretary Miguel Cardona with reviewing those rules with an eye toward, quote, suspending, revising, or rescinding them. Civil rights attorney Deborah Gordon has handled cases like this from both sides, and she believes a return to the Obama era on this issue is not fair for the accuser or the accused.
It's best for everybody involved in the process if everybody can be heard and if the facts and the truth can come out. Private interviews do not work when the stakes are so high.
Despite the University of Tennessee's decision, Corey Mock was later found not responsible by a state court. His father says if he could speak directly with Biden, he would tell the president to sit down with young men who have been accused.
Meet them, talk with them. They're thrown under a bus, they walk away, their lives are changed forever.